Oh yeah, I am back. I am back, people. I am back. Darker than ever as well, people. Welcome to LRFC. Oh yes, people. How is everybody doing? What's happened since I left, man? We got Isak, we got everything we wanted, and we beat Arsenal. Wow. I haven't even done a preview for that game either. So yeah, man, it's good to be back, people. I went on a holiday for about 8 days, 9 days. To 1 second, please. 1 second. To the beautiful Turkey. It was a beautiful result, people. I recommend it highly as well to go down there. You know, I've never been to a resort in Turkey, never in my life. But I've been, obviously, I watched Liverpool play in a Super Cup against Chelsea. We beat them in penalty shootouts. And the best thing that came out of that was Adrian being, you know, the hero on that day. And that was the last day he was a hero. That was the last time I actually been to Turkey. But I've never been in a holiday resort. And I thought, this thing I've been on is the best holiday resort I've ever had in my life, man. Look, getting Argentinian shirts, getting all kind of stuff from there. It was madness. But yeah, I missed you guys, man. I missed, you know, the whole transfer window. It was amazing, innit? I've always said that what happens after that, we're going to have to see, in it. If people are going to be still coming around, or they're just here for transfer reasons and all that stuff. Because we all want to do YouTube, innit? Or me, Footy Reacts, Uncle Rods, N90, you know, all of these guys that's, you know, around our little group that we have. We all want to do YouTube, man. We just want to see, like, if people are still going to be with us and all that stuff. But listen, great start to the season. And Liverpool was, you know, top of the league just before the international break. Szoboszlai scored some, I don't know what the hell that was. I've seen him score free kicks before. Let me just put it that way. I've seen him score free kicks before, but not for Liverpool. You know what I mean? As he said, down the years, it was Trent that was taking it all the time. And it's about time someone else has taken it. I think in a decade or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. Only 2 guys have been taking free kicks, and that's Coutinho and Trent scoring from free kicks. So it's good to see someone else do the same thing finally. And you know, Dominic Szoboszlai playing on the right side as a right back in my cup of tea. But if he can do the job when everybody else is, you know, not available, it's a great thing to see. You know what I mean? The guy, I think he could teach Trent a thing or two, you know what I mean, in defending. Because he did pretty well. I can't remember Martinelli running past him more than once or anything like that. So, and Martinelli has a field day when Trent is as a right back. So, yeah, it was amazing. But I can't wait when Isak comes and, you know, starts playing for Liverpool, because we haven't seen him yet, man. But big up everybody, man. It's strange coming back, you know, after being absent for a while. But yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. I see our rivals are like all shaking in their boots, which is looking good for all of us. That's what we want. That is what we want. I don't know what the hell that was. But yeah, let me get to the chat before I continue, man. I know it's going to be less people than usual. It's okay. We could build up again. It's fine. Big up Scottish Bear, bro. Yeah, big up as always, man. It's nice to see you, my brother. Please like, share, and subscribe. As always, smash the likes on the way in, Liverpool faithful, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. So new to the channel. Thank you, Scottish Bear. Big up, Clive, man. Hello, my friend. It's been ages. Big up, chat. Yeah, it has been ages, bro. But I thought, why not, man? Come back right now, innit? Come back right now. Of course, I'm gonna as soon as I come back from holiday, talk to you guys. You guys help me around the summer. So around the summertime, you could say the transfer window. So yeah, I'm always gonna be here, you know, doing some streams. I've never stopped. You know what I mean? It's just break, get a suntan, get the skin glowing again, and then come back. It was always that. That was always the ambition. Anyway, big ups, Footy Reacts, man. Big up, brother. Hope you had a good holiday. Yes, the best, bro. The best. Yeah, listen, it clears up your mind. You come back different person, innit? You need holidays if you're just going to be working, doing another work, another thing, in around your life. Yeah, sometimes you need a holiday to refresh and come back different. That's the whole point. I'm here now and all that stuff. Yeah, man. Big up John RKO, bro. Thank you. Welcome back. Big up Red for Life, my brother. Hope you're well, my guy. And the algorithm is dead, but you have to keep going and go. Yeah, this is how it is, bro. Transfer window, everybody wants to be part of it. Everybody's supportive. Then, eventually they just go to their loyal channels and all that stuff. Understandable. I mean, they don't have to be loyal to me or you or anyone like that. But it's hard, man. It's hard because, if you want to do YouTube, yeah, basically you have to make it as a job. You have to be doing it every day. You have to do like 3 streams a day, bro, like non-stop. And then, people look into that and they say, you know what? This guy's regular. He's doing it on a regular basis. Why not like come and, join him? Because, whenever I tune in, he's going to be there. It's that kind of thing for Reacts, unfortunately, bro. Been here too long to see it for myself, But I'm looking for the, Crawford and, Canelo fight over the weekend. That's going to be interesting. Can't wait for that one. Can't wait, man. Come on.
Give me a hell yeah. I said, give me a hell yeah.
I heard a lot of people are trying to use the Stone Cold. I had someone in Football Terraces talking about it, like using Stone Cold on Igal and all that stuff. I don't do copyrights or anything like that, guys. I start off things and people take it away for some reason. I don't know. People say they don't watch people, but that's how it is. You know what I mean? Hey, trying to do the intro and all that stuff nowadays, like myself. I don't get credit for it, but it's okay. You can have it. You can have it. What I do is I test the, if they're gonna do you for things, but Stone Cold's fine. Stone Cold is fine, man. Let me get to the chat, man. I'm here for you guys, boys. Let's see what you're saying. Yeah, listen, 40, keep going, bro. You'll get there, mate. Don't worry about that. The amount of streams you do, you're fine, my brother. Morning. Hope you had a great holiday. Yes, Irishman had the best holiday ever, bro. I would recommend people to Turkey anytime, any place, man. Dalaman, I think it's called. It's next to that, basically. It is actually in that area, and it's a beautiful place, man. Beautiful. Let me just put it that way. Big up, Ravenite, man. I hope you're okay, bro. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope you're okay, my guy. Yeah, but yes, everybody. Just looking for the chat. What's going on? YouTube had a bad update. It's not only football for the huge channels all over YouTube not getting the views. This is how it is, bro. You know what I mean? There's nothing we can do about it, man. I've been here. I always repeat it. The reason I repeat it is just to remind people, like, the amount of years. So if you're coming into YouTube and looking at it from a point of view, like what's going on, is it's tough for people like myself as well. You know what I mean? I've been here since 2019 doing it, like, not consistently, but enough for people to recognize it, you know what I mean? And it's never good enough for some reason. That's how it is. It's just the flavor of the month. What I've noticed, guys, on YouTube, you have to be different. You have to be controversial. You have to be not yourself to succeed. That's how it is. You know what I mean? I have some debates with people on Twitter. I question their, motivation, as you say it. Like, what is your motive when you talk about football? What do you actually know football? Nah, there's nothing ever back when people like talk about things as well. It's all about being a good actor in front of people, and just chatting bullshit majority of the time, and not being yourself. That's what it is. It's not being yourself. So you have to be something out of your character for you to succeed. And I can't do that. I'm not a good actor anyway. You know what I mean? And I can't do defend things that I believe is not right. You know what I mean? How can you defend things that's not right? For years, like, I suffered with Liverpool for 30 years. I supported the club for 30 years in that time, defending majority of that time. Then I just lost the plot one day, and I said, when are we going to come back, man? When are Liverpool going to be the best team in the world again? Like, what is going on here? Like, it was just not changing. And then I gave up. And the Klopp came through the door, changed everything. We became different. We became Liverpool of old. Even if new manager is coming in, new head coach is coming in, the success will continue. If you look at from Bob Paisley all the way to Kenny Dalglish, so from Bill Shankly all the way to Kenny Dalglish, so I could tell you the management: Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan, Kenny Dalglish. Them there, it was just success after success after success. The only time Liverpool changed is when Graham Souness came back as a different person that wants to change Liverpool, get rid of the old, bring in the new quickly, buying the likes of Julian Dix, Picnic, and all these players that's not even suited to Liverpool Football Club. I think it's Stewart as well from Tottenham, as I remember. All these players that's not really suited to Liverpool. They've never tasted the art of winning. That's when things went, astray, and we've never got back. That's why people still have a go at Graham Souness, because of things like that. They said he stopped our success, but it is what it is. If you don't have that momentum, that continuation of previous winning mentality, it's going to be difficult for you, to maintain that. And that's what happened with us when Graham Souness came. He came a different person. He got rid of the boot room. People don't even know that. He got rid of the boot room. The boot room was actually the biggest thing at Liverpool. And that was where the management used to go, and the coaching staff used to go after the game, think about, the game they just won and all that stuff, all the games they lost, the game they draw, and see how they could rectify it, or how they could move on with the winning mentality. That's what it was. And Kenny Dalglish, what's his name? Jurgen Klopp brought that back. He brought that back, the boot room, all that stuff. There's a restaurant called the Boot Room at Liverpool now. His wife was managing it at the time as well. So when you bring old traditions back, it helps the football club, and that's what happened to us. We're back to where we belong. Look at the players that we have nowadays. You know what I mean? If you told me years ago we're going to start the likes of, Florian Wirtz, Isak, and all these guys, I would have said you'd be joking. You're having a laugh. That's not true. We can't sign players like that. We're no longer that club. But slowly, and gradually, we've turned things around. We're the most talked about football club in the Premier League and in Europe, you could say as well, because Real Madrid always chase our players. They always want our players for some reason. They can't go to another team. There's Saliba at Arsenal. Why are you not going to him? He's younger than Konate. Why don't you go to him and buy him? Why is there always Liverpool players this Real Madrid want to buy? It's easy. It's easy, man. I know I'm going off topic on all that stuff, but I want to chat with you guys. That's what I'm here for and all that stuff. So it's easy why Real Madrid always go for Liverpool players, because they know the closest thing to them, the most successful team that's going to come close to them is Liverpool Football Club. So what do? You weaken that. You take the bits off them to weaken them some more. So they talk to our players beforehand. And you heard Konate, what he said. He said something along the lines of, Kylian Mbappe keeps on persuading me to come to Real Madrid. So why doesn't Kylian Mbappe talk to Salibas and all that stuff? Why isn't he talking to the players like that? Why is he always talking to Liverpool players? You know what I mean? Why does Bellingham talk to Liverpool players? Because they've been told to do that. That's the whole point of this. You don't want to share the limelight with another team that's powerful as you, or more powerful than you, if you know what I mean. So this is what they're trying to do. Florian Wirtz will be soon. Isak is not going to be. He's 26, obviously, this month. So he's past his, sell by date in regards to Real Madrid. So there's going to be, a few players from Liverpool Football Club eventually. Real Madrid is going to try to persuade to go down there. They do illegal activity, but nobody ever question them about it for some reason. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking to players under contract at Liverpool Football Club, continuously try to unsettle them, all that stuff, and then you take them for free eventually. And then the worst part they do, Real Madrid, is they tell the player, if you don't run down your contract, we no longer want you as a player. So the player should be smart enough to saying, like, hang on a second, man. This club gave me everything. They bought me here with a large amount of money. I want money for them too. But they don't do that. They fall for the trap and then they go for free eventually, just like Trent. If they could do that to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's the Liverpool fan, Liverpool born, Scouse through and through, they could do that. They could do that to anybody. So I've heard Konate has rejected the new contract, but I'm not too sure because let me just share it with you. He put it on his Twitter the other day. There you go. He said something along the lines of, we've contacted him and offered him a new contract, but a lot of news outlets are saying he rejected it. So as you can see, explosive. Let me make it slightly bigger for you guys. Get the chat going, man. It's not as big as usually, but what can we do, man? What can we do? I'm not here to complain. I'm here to do my streams. Explosive. Liverpool submitted a new contract offer to Ibrahim Konate. Ibrahim Konate's agent was handed the details today. This was on, I'm sure it's a couple of days ago. Not so this was on the 8th, so a couple of days ago, right? Today's the 10th. So as you can see, people, this is what we saw, and a couple of days later we're hearing he's rejected it. That's what we're hearing, but I don't know how true that is. We'll have to wait and see. Sorry guys, my camera goes off whenever I put my hand up. Strange. Yeah, so this is what we've been hearing about Ibrahim Konate. It is what it is. Listen, if the guy does not want to stay, in my opinion, January comes through, go and get Gehi. Konate's up for sale. Anyone wants to get him right now, get the money, man. Get the money, you know what I mean? Because that's what we want. At least we'll have finance to finance another defender next summer, if you know what I mean. I love the guy, done brilliantly. I know a lot of Liverpool fans want him to stay at Liverpool to win us the league again and all this stuff. But if players are not fully committed, they're not going to give you their all. Let me give you an example. The season before last, obviously when Trent was here, are we forgetting a couple of games before the Real Madrid, he was injured all of a sudden? You know what I mean, he didn't want to play against Real Madrid. Just stopped playing. Like, how often does Trent get injured? You know what I mean? I think it was an Aston Villa game at home or something. He got off. Then there was a game after that, and then the Real Madrid game came after that. So people can dan tool, man. Players can. And then he came back after that. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, Bradley had a great game against Kylian Mbappe. Took him out a couple of times, and the rest is history. We beat them that day. So this is what I don't want. Let me put it in a way people can understand. If you keep players that don't want to be at your football club anymore, it motivates other players to do the same. If you know what I mean, that means like I could run down my contract, I could play the whole season and go for free at the end of it. So we've got another 30 players, something like that, 40 players, whatever it is, under the Liverpool umbrella. So if we got all those people, they're gonna be looking at players like this in the future. Florian Wirtz and etc. Soboslai, all these players will look at things like that. Liverpool ain't gonna be upset if I run down my contract and leave for free at the end of the season. This becomes a continuation, and that's what we don't want as a football club. But that's what scares me if we keep these kind of players around for a while, which will be a continuation of other players doing it. And we don't want that. We don't want that. But for some reason, people are okay with it. They say, oh, Konate, just win the Premier League for me, and I'm okay with you leaving for free. Not like looking at the players behind him that could potentially do the same thing. So we've got to be careful, man. Got to be careful, because that's a dangerous game you could play at a football club, especially at a football club that wants to win league titles. Liverpool don't just want to be here for being here. Liverpool want to dominate. Liverpool want to compete with the best. And I think our owners, they need to start, pulling their weight and looking at Real Madrid in a different way. Stop this, Real Madrid, Liverpool are friends. They're not our friends. Why are you not doing that to other teams? Why are you not doing that to Man City? Why are you not doing that to Arsenal? Why are you not doing that to, teams that have players who are important? Why is it always Liverpool you're unsettling? You never see other players joining Real Madrid from other clubs. It's always Liverpool players, Liverpool players, Liverpool players. It's getting to the point. It's tiring watching this. It's becoming too often. It's too familiar for us now. So there's a time you got to put your foot down and say, enough, Real Madrid. We're no longer going to accept that nonsense. I mean, we're going to report you. Something like that. Do something, man, because they want to become the best team in the world and no other challenging them. And that's what we should be stopping as a football club, because we want to be the best in the world now. I mean, like CM Punk says, you know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is, Riverlight, man. I've seen channels with millions of subscribers get 1,000 of views only. It is what it is, bro. I'm not here, to talk about them. I just know what YouTube is all about. Is an unfair place, for a lot of us, small channels. We're not asking for a lot. We're just asking for a support. That's really it. You know what I mean? And if that's a lot to ask, so what's the point, really? There ain't no point. I'm looking forward to my 24-hour stream Saturday. If I fall asleep in 90, getting me clipped. Yes, bro. We're gonna watch you, man. We're gonna watch you. We're gonna enjoy it, bro. Good luck to that, man. Good luck for your reacts, bro. Foz, I hope you get a free K before me. Got to respect the. Yeah, listen, man. I'm not here to say I want to get more than this person, get more than that person, and all that stuff. I don't get jealous, bro. I don't really go down that route. I support people. I even want you to get 50,000, 60,000. That's the type of person I am. I don't come on here. Oh, why not getting this? Why not getting that? This is the slowest moving channel I've ever seen. You know what I mean? But I'm happy with what I got, bro. I'm really happy, man. As long as I'm building a family here with us lot talking on a regular basis, I'm happy with that. It's no issues with me, man. Big up, Fozi. I hope you had a nice holiday. I ordered the new Liverpool third shirt yesterday. Yes, that's an interesting one. I want to get the tracksuit, the green tracksuit, bro, and that green trainers, the Adidas ones. There's a name for it. I don't know. I'm not good with names, innit? But yeah, I want to get the green tracksuit. I want to get the green shirt as well, the original one. There's a lot of retros about it, isn't it? It reminds you of 80s kits and all that stuff. Proper 80s. I'm looking forward to that. Man. Recently, 48X, I think this past week. Okay. You guys are talking, no problem. I think they said it was an AI update that messed up the algorithm. I don't know, man. This AI thing's starting to piss me off, guys, man. It's becoming weird. You know what I mean? It's freaking strange, man. To get rid of that AI rubbish, man. Rubbish. Ooh. Yeah, I've been applying for tickets as well. I want to go to watch games. Hang on. There's another thing from my brother. Please subscribe to this gentleman here. He's got his own channel, The Final Whistle. He's got his own, obviously, Twitter, obviously, profile, as you can see over there. Cop Connection. He's a friend of mine, so please go and follow him on there. And it says, understand tensions are rising between Ibrahim Konate and Liverpool. Reports indicate comments made by Ibrahim Konate. Hang on. Accompanied by laughter regarding a potential move to Real Madrid have provoked a strong and negative reaction from the Merseyside club. Sources close to the situation confirm Konate received a very serious call from Liverpool. Wow, I didn't know that. The club is unhappy with the player's public manner. His consistent refusal to extend his stay at Liverpool, of course, Anfield, and ongoing approaches regarding Real Madrid. Konate has received a reprimand reprimand described as much as harsher than initially expected. The clear request from Liverpool, no further public statements on his future in the coming months. Wow. So Liverpool are upset. It is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? These things are going to happen. You know what I mean? I keep seeing him and Mbappe like joking about the Real Madrid thing. It is a joke. Like, how can you like talk about things like that when you're at a football club already? And then you say, "I love Liverpool, I love Liverpool," and all this stuff. The way he says it with his dumbass, accent. So if Liverpool are going with this, then don't play him. Just don't play him. You don't need to play him. I mean, start Joe Gomez now. Going for or Leone. Do something else. You don't need to play these type of players that's disrespecting our club. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how we got into this situation. I really don't, because we need to do more. Honestly, like we need to do more. All these players always running down their contract and going off for free. It's not something I want to see more often, guys. It is frustrating, to be fair. Here we go. There is another one. Let me just share it with you. Says it there. I don't know where I'm going. This is from Debo Seacop. According to Marca, Ibrahim Konate has rejected Liverpool's latest contract offer. There you go, people. Marca. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? If he wants to leave and he rejected another contract, the guy is not worth 200k a week. I can understand where Liverpool is coming from, but you got to look at it from a point of view. If a player leaves for free, what's the point of it? You might as well just give him the money, because he's going to leave for free anyway. It's like getting a new player in. So give him the money, innit? Give him the money, man. I understand where Liverpool's coming from in regards to, he's injury prone. He's hardly, he hardly completes a season like Van Dijk. Is he the long term? They're going to ask a lot of questions, innit, when they're going to give you a contract. And that's something he can't offer. Look at him against Arsenal. Came off, don't know how he got a knee injury. Came off, but he's playing for France now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just a lot of things Liverpool look at before they want to give him a contract. It's understandable. I understand where they're coming from, 100%, man. And all this stuff with Mbappe in the international duties, like Real Madrid have put agent Mbappe onto this to try to persuade him to move to Real Madrid. I mean, it's not right. He should have just told Mbappe, shut your mouth. I respect Liverpool too much to do that to my football club. Don't come over here telling me shit like that, man. I'm not that type of person. That's the respect he will get back, even if he leaves, if you know what I mean, guys. But he's letting it happen, man. He's letting it happen all the time, and it's frustrating a lot of us. And it's always on TV, them two, all this, this French connection nonsense they do, man. Enough, man. Enough. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but yeah, I could see the poll. Is Liverpool going to win the Premier League with all these quality signings? 100%. Everybody said, wow. I hope we do. Yeah, it is. Listen, it is what it is with Konate. But yeah, lots of stuff we could discuss in regards to Liverpool Football Club. I looked at it, obviously since I've been away. Our team is looking pretty good, guys, especially against the Arsenal. The way I'm going to talk about that game in a specific way so everybody can understand it. That first half was one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what Arsenal were up to. I really don't, because it was a strange half they came into. Right? They played 3 DMs, 1 striker, 2 wingers, and tried to beat us in a way nobody understands. I don't even understand it. Then I looked at it from a point of view like, why is this happening? Do they respect Liverpool? Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know, because it's only the beginning of the freaking season. Why are you starting a formation like that in the beginning of the season? 3 games into the season, and you're going with a formation of Deep line defending, make sure you don't get beat, nick a goal at the end, we get out. In the beginning of the season. That's not a team that's championship material. That's a team that's scared. You know what I mean? Liverpool were shocked. You can't blame Liverpool the way we played. Like I was thinking to myself, I was phoning Uncle Ross, I was phoning my mate Scott. I thought we was playing pretty badly. Then I looked back at the game twice. I watched it. Then I realized we just didn't understand what we was facing. You know what I mean? It's the start of the season. You expect the team to be themselves. Open, expansive football. Check out if you could beat Liverpool with quality or not. You know what I mean? Then you can learn from it, then come back from it. And then, in the next time you beat them or something like that. They didn't even come out with that attitude. They came with ultra defensive team trying to hit us on a break and put Gyökeres at the end of a football. It was weird. I found it cringe. You know what I mean? For a team, all these guys are always bragging about like Egal, like, all these supporters of this Arteta guy. It was just weird, man. If you go back and watch that game, guys, it was the most unattractive football you could ever watch from an Arsenal football club. It's like the George Graham days. That's how it looked to me. But it's at the beginning of the season. Why would you do things like that? Don't make sense, man. Then, Liverpool came out in the second half different. They finally realized what they were facing. Couldn't open them up. Because I can't blame Liverpool, guys. Let me just put the Liverpool bit on there. You can't blame Liverpool the way we played that first half because we were shocked in what we saw. We didn't expect them to come into a game all negative, ultra negative. So second half, we started like playing our football. We found openings and, got past them obviously a couple of times. Had a goal disallowed. And the free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai obviously won the game. But I honestly think, like many Liverpool fans, we would have scored at any stage of that game near the end anyway, because that's the kind of club we are. People don't give us credit for that. They always say, "No, man, you wouldn't have scored if it wasn't for Dominic Szoboszlai's, shooting from 32 yards free kick. You wouldn't have scored after that." Yeah, no. We would have scored. That's how Liverpool plays. We just continuously attack, bring on substitutions, attack, and we eventually get a goal because the crowd joins in as well as the players, and we get the goal. But I'm disappointed with Arsenal, guys. Like, I don't think Arsenal fans see enough of what we see as footballing people. That's what you need to understand, guys. There's footballing people and there's actors. The actors are the ones who are in denial. The footballing people are the realists. You know what I mean? Like, you look at Ligue 1, Northside, and all these guys, they're fed up. They've been seeing the same thing for 6 years. I mean, I was all Arteta until 2 years ago when they told me he spent over 700 million. I said, what? Nah, mate. I ain't supporting that. I didn't even know he spent that much money. That was crazy. I said, what? I thought he was building like towards something with, low budget and all that stuff. But if the guy spent over $1 billion now and we're still seeing the same thing that we saw seasons ago and no improvement onto that, then you got to ask questions in regards to that. And that's a coward's way of football, man. I mean, you got Eze on the bench, you got all these youngsters on the bench, and then you're not playing them. You'll get more benefits if you lose with dignity than losing like trying to be defensive and be cautious, if you know what I mean. At least you know what your team is all about. And I don't think these fans in the modern day that watch football see it that way. And I'm not gonna be, listen, when I go to shows now, I'm not gonna be like being nicey, like Chelsea fan telling me Cole Palmer is better than Florian Wirtz and all that stuff. And I said, in the Premier League probably because Florian Wirtz has a player. No more being nice with the things like that. I'm just gonna be honest now. Florian Wirtz is twice as the player Cole Palmer is. I mean, who had a better career at the two? Florian Wirtz. So I don't know where we were gonna go with this, if you know what I mean. And I'm not gonna no longer letting actors determine how I think about football. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's madness. It's madness what I watch nowadays. I'm sitting watching a game live, not even doing a live watch along because I don't do live watch alongs in important games. Not really. It's very rare you see me on here doing live. I rather concentrate. You know what I mean? I sacrifice things like that to concentrate on my football club winning games that we need to win the league eventually and all that stuff. So, but the performance from Liverpool in that game was performance of champions. The way we just never gave up, we still found a way to, open them up. And they only had one shot. I can't remember it. I don't even know if it even troubled Alisson, if you know what I mean. They tried to do set piece kind of goals. Liverpool, what they did was smart, if you think about it. When Arsenal go on the far post and then they come in, and then the ball comes in and they header it in. What Liverpool did, Florian Wirtz, McAllister, whoever's around that area, Soboslai, whatever it is, make sure you hug them and don't let them go to the far post. And that's what we did. We beat them in every set piece they put up. Couldn't do nothing. Even Stephen Rice, Gerrard, couldn't do what, the set pieces he normally does. And I mean, he's trying to be like Frank Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes nowadays. Declan Rice, when he's a DM, he's a failed defender, man. Get back to a DM position, bro. You ain't no freaking Steven Gerrard or Lampard or Scholes. Relax, man. You ain't got that quality, mate. You got 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. You think you're all that now with a dumbass big head? Nah, mate. I ain't having that. A defender trying to be a Steven Gerrard type, man. That free kick in the first half said it all when he kicked it over the crossbar. No, he kicked it outside Anfield, actually. Still traveling, but maybe found its way to the Emirates. And I mean, crazy, mate. Yeah, listen, Arteta needs to go, man. He is rubbish. I can't believe this is the team we're facing, guys, in the Premier League for the title. If we lose to them, then there's something wrong with us. They've got no ambition, man. They don't know if they're coming or going. And Gyökeres, man, that guy looks like a slow-mo. He needs a lot of work. He's too big. Or is it just me? Freaking hell. But let me get to the chat, guys. What are you saying? What are you saying? Let me just go around. Sorry about that, guys. Chatting a bit. Hit the like button. Done it yet? Haven't done it yet? Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Big up, bro. Big up, Scottish Bear. If Konate wants to go, let him go. Of course. He will be quickly forgotten. No player is bigger than a football club. 100% Scottish Bear, mate. 100%. I agree with you, my guy. So does Clive, of course. If you want to prevent contracts from running down with players, we need to learn to extend halfway through the extending contracts. Yeah, 100%. I don't know how it gets to this point, to be fair, bro. What kind of football club are we running here? You tell us we've got to sell to buy, but players run down their contracts? Very strange. Very strange. We need to do more of that, yeah. For example, we should looking to extend Graf and McAllister. Yeah, 100%, bro. I agree with you. You know what I say, Scottish Bear? Do something, like that. It doesn't matter the player's age. Okay, he'll go. McAllister's 26, something like that, yeah? Give him a 4-year contract. Even in that 4 years, yeah, as long as he has a resale value, you don't need to worry, innit? If the form drops and you could sell him, you don't need to worry. So just put them on contracts like that. You know what I mean? Instead of like losing them for free every single time. Like, it's getting boring now. I'm getting bored of it, man. It's becoming norm. Like, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, man. Big up Fozi chat. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Also, how's your family? How was the holiday? Subscribe and all that stuff. Burnley versus Liverpool prediction and lineup. I'll do that on Friday. Bro. No problem. Everything's good, bro. Thank you very much, Abdul. I hope you're okay as well, my guy. I hope your family is good as well. Big up, Nick, man. Big up, my bro. You see my little walls in Twitter with Hamza and all them lot. Yeah, man. We used to have it years ago, but I stopped. I don't want to be those kind of old people on Twitter still going on spaces on a regular basis. I can't do that, guys. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I mean, that's cringy, man. Like, you're still on spaces with youngsters telling them about how good Liverpool were. Nah, done. I'm no longer a Twitter space guy every day, mate. Nah. I might come once in a while, but every day doing Twitter and then talking about, yo, man, them, this and that and all this, like talking like you're in a cave, like from a cave era or something, like man them. Like, when did English become man them? Like, what the hell is going on here, man? Nah, man. Nah, not for me. Not for me, man. Nah. And our 40s, in your 40s, you're saying to other people, man them and all this stuff. Nah, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, look at your age, man. What are you doing? You're a father, man. You're a grandfather in the modern day, that age. Man them, bin them, bun them, bun them, bun them. Allow that stuff, man. It's too much, man. It's too much for me to go into that things. You're 40 years old and you're still in spaces talking like a child. At least talk like an adult. Talk like an adult, you know what I mean? Nah. Allow that stuff, man. Smash the likes, people. Smash the likes. Big up Nick, by the way. Please subscribe to Nick's channel, and of course, Iron Fed Irishman and Uncle Ross, Footy Reacts, N90, all these good people, man. Good human beings, man. Good human beings. Go and subscribe to them, man. So, you know, like it's on YouTube, like we just talked about earlier, guys. It's not going to be as big as what it used to be. We're going to go back to 14 people, 15 people now. But the more people that go to other people's channels, subscribe to them, and, you know, help them out in the chat, it elevates, and it goes up. So that's how it is. One becomes one, two becomes two, three becomes three. Like more and more and more people is better for the channel, innit? That's how it is. Yeah, man. Good luck to all of you guys on your channels, man, because you guys all deserve it, man. I hope you get somewhere that you want to get to, man. Konate contract situation needs to be resolved, and we need to go back in for Gehi in January 2026. We'll keep hearing about, you know, Gehi not coming to Liverpool now, mate. Abdul, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know where the decisions has come from, but I'm sure Liverpool is the type of club, if they don't get you the first attempt, they make sure that you've got a agreement with a player to sign him in Jan. So we do need Gehi this season. Okay, we can't get him the first attempt. The second attempt, we still need him. You know what I mean? Get him out of that Europe Conference League. He needs to be in a Champions League. Forget about the Conference League, man. Gehi, forget about all this nonsense you're hearing about. Oh, you know, you play. You know, if you play for Liverpool and don't get a lot of games, you know, you might not play for England. What? Who's better than you, Maguire? Come on, bro. Maguire ain't gonna take your place, even if you haven't played 30%. Who cares? Come on, man. Maguire. Goodness me. That's the next level to you, bro. Oh, God. Konate is going Trudon says, Trudon, what I'll beat you up, man. Trudon, you came on here in the summer, told me we're not going to get Isak, we're not going to get this guy, we're not going to get throwing verts, we're not going to get... You told me all this stuff, and it all came true, and I told you to stick with it. Just relax, bro. Forget about Konate. The green Adidas merchandise is on another level, 100%, bro. 100%. I love that. I got a, replica, as they say, from where I was, but yeah, look, I'm a Maradona fan. I got a Messi shirt. There you go, people. I bought a Messi shirt. Messi. I'm a football fan, innit? I'm not gonna hate on Messi, man. Messi is a good guy. Man. Great player. One of the greatest. Let me just put it that way. Language barrier aside, Ibu doesn't seem to like the brightest bulb. I'm the shit. He needs to be quiet, sign the thing, or be gone from Red for Life. Yeah, you're right, bro. He needs to sign the thing. You know what I mean? Sign the thing, bro. Players are told to tap up because it keeps it legal. Okay, my brother. What do you think about playing Vert Maka together in the midfield? Together, we are reducing height, physicality, and the strength in midfield. No. Gravenberch and McAllister is fine. Gravenberch, Soboslai is fine. McAllister, Soboslai is fine. I don't mind, but Wirtz has been brought to Liverpool to play as a number 10, guys. There's nothing we could do about that. I mean, and that's where he's going to remain. Playing as a deep line midfield with McAllister, nah. Listen, Let me just put it this way, guys. When things come together for Liverpool eventually, as a team, when things come together, will be amazing. I'm looking at the players technical wise. I told you guys for the last couple of years on this channel, the loyal, faithful can attest for me. I told you guys, Szoboszlai is the most talented player out of the lot, but he's not letting it out for some reason. After the Arsenal game, everybody woke up to Szoboszlai's qualities. I already knew that. Not only that, I told you guys many times on this platform now that he's playing for the team. And this is the message Arne Slot has put in him. We can't change that. This is what he wants from him. He wants him to play as a right back. He wants him to play as a DM. He wants him to play as an attacking midfielder. He wants him to play him as a central midfielder. That's how it is. That's what Szoboszlai brings to the team, and he never complains about it. But I've always stood by him in regards to his qualities. That free kick alone shouldn't tell you how much of qualities that Szoboszlai has. There's more to his game. Wait now when Isak comes. Isak is going to open a lot of areas for those players to perform in a higher level than they ever did before, because he will make the runs, he will make the right passes, he would make, chances for those players as well. That's what people don't understand about Isak. He's just not a striker that just stands there like Gyökeres. No, he's got more to his game. He comes deep, he takes on players, he passes the right passes, he'll loop the ball towards your run for you to score a goal. This is what we're going to see. And, having a quality striker as a front man, don't get me wrong, Ekitike has done a fantastic job. I think Ekitike has been one of the best strikers in the Premier League this season. I know it's only been 3 games, but Isak is a different level, guys. You know what I'm saying? Isak is the world stage level, you know what I'm saying? And the way he spoke the other day impressed me, man. Really impressed me when they were talking to him about what he wants at Liverpool and etc. He says, I want to win everything. I mean, he ain't afraid to say it. The guy is ruthless, my friend. And then you got Szoboszlai, McAllister, Wirtz, Gravenberch. All these players behind him producing, the goods for him. And you got Salah in the wing, Gap on the other wing, Ekitike. That is an impressive squad. That is a scary squad. And not only that, compared to other teams, our football club is together. There's no question asked. We don't cry about things. As long as we win the games, bring on the next game. That's how we are. And I love it. I really love that about us, man. Just get on with it. Don't worry about the outside influences. Oh, Florian Wirtz hasn't performed for Liverpool. He ain't that good. Blah, 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 and all this stuff. We don't care. You could cry about anything you want. That's on you. That's your side. This is us, Liverpool Football Club. We only worry about what we want. I mean, we don't care about your opinions. Get your jealousy, man. Keep being jealous. We don't care. We don't care. We know what we want, man. Yeah, Isak, man. Freaking hell. I never thought we was gonna, present him the way we did last day of the transfer window. He came and, saying I want to win everything and all that stuff. Oh, the mercy, man. It was always going to happen anyway, if you think about it. If you think about the way he signed, it was along the lines of what I told you guys during the transfer window. It was to do with the finance. If we gave Newcastle the 130, 125 million straight away, a lot of clubs would have inflated their prices on their players. And Newcastle couldn't afford them. So they had to wait until the last day of the transfer window. I think they agreed, because that's why he hasn't trained with Newcastle players. He hasn't gone to barbecues, wasn't involved in anything. So the player was bought ages ago. I'm telling you guys, man. And, he's been speaking recently. He's been saying people don't know the truth. People don't know the truth, and he's right. People just judge without knowing the truth. When the truth comes out, a lot of those people that's been having a go at Isak about, the way he's been behaving, are going to regret it, in my opinion. Yeah, man. Love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Raven, what are you saying? I said Ibu was going, and people keep telling me not to condemn. Oh, sir? condemn him yet. I'm sorry. His head is turned. He's doing a Trent get Gahey in. He looked superb for England. Really hope we get him. I think we're gonna get him, bro. All this, news circulating around Gahey saying like Liverpool are no longer interested and all that stuff. It's just to take the press away and the pressure away. That's what it is. Liverpool are a smart club, especially when they're under Marco Edwards, my guy. They always pull off the gems, man. Imagine we signed Isak and Gahey on the transfer window deadline day. Guys, would have broke the internet. It would have been over for everybody. What people need to understand as well is, sorry guys, there's some noise outside. They did this security check in my building, and it's always, loud for some reason. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, imagine getting both of them in the same time. What it could have been like, man. Something we've never done in years. I would have loved it, man. Because, we would have shut everybody up. Shut everybody up. Just hand over the league right now. Just go away. Go away. That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. Yeah, I was looking for the Isak thing, but it's not on Twitter. Yeah, England won yesterday. Great. What can we do? Nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. But yeah, guys, man, I'm glad I'm back today, man, honestly. I missed you guys. Life without YouTube sometimes can be tough. Let me just put it that way. It can be really, really tough. Playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, gap post, Salah Verts needs to track back and support the double pivot of McAllister and Gravenberch. Yeah, I agree with that. When will Alexander Isak going to be match fit for Liverpool FC? I think he played a few minutes for Sweden the other day, bro. So I'm assuming he's going to be on the bench against Burnley and might be having more minutes against Everton. And that can be, the sign of probably scoring the winning goal against Everton. You never know, bro. You never know, man. These things happen. Ooh. We've seen it before with what's his name? Van Dijk when he first came to Liverpool. A few more games, I'd say, but hopefully we see him get at least 20 at Burnley. Yeah. He'll get something. Pissed off with the Gahey saga with the transfer last minute. Yeah, it really angered me, bro. What pissed me off the most is like when they said that other guy that went to West Ham, the other centre back, if that transfer happens to West Ham, and that player, it doesn't affect the Gahey deal. And then you get the manager coming out telling the Parish guy, if he goes, I will leave. Hang on a second, bro. You've got 1 year left in your contract. You haven't signed a new one, by the way. But yet, you're forcing things like that to happen. Hang on. Are you going to Man United, my brother? Is that what you're heading to? Man United? And you're taking Gahey with you? Is this the plan all along? If you know what I mean? Amaron getting sacked and you're going to take his place and taking Gahey with. Is this the plan? Is this what you try to do? Because how can you disrupt a player's legacy, future of becoming one of the greatest defenders for your own benefit? You haven't stopped Eze, who's your main player, going to Arsenal. You haven't put your job on the line for him going to Arsenal. But for some reason, when it concerns Gahey, you're putting your job on the line. If he leaves, I will leave. Strange. Stopping another man's dream. He's already, I think, done the contract talks already. Gahey with Liverpool. He's wearing the tracksuit of Liverpool, done the medical and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, a guy says, I'm going to leave if he leaves. Bro, you haven't signed the contract yet. We're still waiting. Where's your 5-year deal with Crystal Palace, man? Parish better get it right because, he lost a lot of money. Now he's going to be cheaper in Jan. A few months away, by the way. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. And Gahey should have pushed it. Gahey should have said a lot of stuff, in my opinion, like in regards to him going to Liverpool, because it's not fair on him. What does a player want? Club, obviously owners as well as international owners, right? You're never gonna get more than that. The FA Cup was Crystal Palace's first trophy ever. Liverpool are on the road to winning another Premier League, most probably another Champions League, and more. And you could be part of that. So you're stopping your career for a Conference League. You're not even in the Europa League. You're in the Conference League now because you've been demoted. Strange. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. Really pissed me off as well, Clive. Really pissed me off. Liverpool fixtures. I know we've got Burnley next, then Atletico, then Everton, Southampton in the EFL, of course, the League Cup. That is Crystal Palace at home, Galatasaray, and Chelsea. Interesting games, Mr. Abdul. Interesting games, bro. Interesting games, my guy. Big up everybody, man. Thanks for the welcome back, by the way. Just looking for the chat. Arteta in for life. He's the real specialist in failure. I love that. Specialist in failure. Really? Specialist in failure. That's Mr. Mourinho back in the day. To Arsene Wenger. Will we see Sobo or Frimpong or Bradley in right back? I think we're going to get the proper right backs going forward, mate. I don't think Soboslai is going to be the permanent right back. It can't happen, bro. It has to change at some stage. Burnley versus Liverpool. Burnley going to be low block and very defensive. Yeah. I hate that stadium. That Stoke, places like that really irritate me, man. What's up, bro? What's up, Ian Mubarak, my guy? Hope you're okay, my guy. Yucky, yes. I don't know why Mo still plays international football. I don't, is Egypt qualifying for the World Cup? I don't know. Like, don't understand that. Sobos grab McAllister. What a partnership. What I liked the other day was Florian versus free kick against Northern Ireland. Against his teammate, Colin Bradley. So we've got more than one specialist for free kicks. Wow. Great. Frimpong should be back as a right back, guys. Frimpong should be back. Liverpool are 28.9% probability of winning the EPL. Sources sees football observatory. Yeah, observatory. Sorry about that. There we go. Where am I? Better you say that than me. I will get cancelled and called all sorts. Oh, damn. Older men don't want to grow up a second childhood. It's weird, bro. Like, I find it strange, when people are on Twitter, man. That slang surely gets toned down when you're 40 plus. It's kind of weird, isn't it, man? You're man them and, all this stuff. I'm thinking like, bro, that's not your era, man. It's not your era. Like, let it go, man. I mean, why are you still on like spaces doing things like that? Like, you're part of that. You know what I mean? You're not. They're never gonna accept you. They're about 10 years younger than you, bro. Relax, man. Man, them, man.
Give me a hell yeah! I said, give me a hell yeah!
We want Gay Heat in the summer for free, Fozi. If we're doing well in the Champions League and need players in Jan, why not, bro? Why not? But it's arrogance to think that guaranteed. Yeah. For the Undertaker, just for you, mate. Just for you. You're always here for me, man. Of course. Rest in peace to every other team in the Premier League. All right, guys, man. What you say, Ravenite? Soboslai hype. He's a good right back. Let him play well for a season. Not hype him over start to the season. Diaz hype people up the same way. I'm not buying it. Soboslai is better than what you think, bro. I honestly think that. I think him being a team player overshadows a lot of these qualities, in my opinion, brother. And I've been telling people that for a while. Especially last season. If you look at last season, Revenant, the important games like Tottenham away, Man City away, and things like that, it was him performing in a high level for us to win those games. And normally those games are the ones we lose league titles, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think we need to like just look at the quality of the player, give him, give him the appreciation. Let me just put it that way, because when I look at Soboslai, bro, he plays all sorts of positions for the benefit of the football club to win titles, and they do with him. So if a player is sacrificing that his own ability as a number 10 to accommodate the team in regards to winning things, clap for him, man, because we did that for Bobby Firmino back in the day. There you go. And we all love Bobby. We all love Bobby, man. Smash the likes and subscribe. Big up Uncle Rods. Big up coming to the end of the show. Big up my guy. Yeah, man. Good to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It is what it is. It's early morning one. The views ain't the same, but the guy's still the same. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're watching this back, get in the comments below. Say whatever you want to me, and we could chat about it. I think we covered everything. We covered Konate. We covered Liverpool. We covered the Premier League. It's just us and Arsenal, isn't it? I don't think there's anything outside Liverpool and Arsenal in regards to challenging for the title. You look at Man City losing 2 games already. That's not Man City anymore. The players they signed, it's not the Man City players they normally sign. So, there's a lot of things you got to look at, guys. It's just us and Arsenal. But can we put our foot on the gas, get away from everyone as far as we can, say 10, 12 points lead, and then just concentrate on the Champions League at some stage? Maybe we can do that. Maybe.
Damn, son.
There you go. Damn, son. City versus United this Sunday. I want the draw. Yeah, that don't matter, bro. Big up Uncle Ross. Please subscribe to Uncle Ross, of course. Last season, there was quite a few people saying all Dom does is run about the pitch. He is an absolute gem of a player and has always been since his youth years. He's a team player, bro. I mean, we love Firmino for what he did. Why can't we love Szoboszlai for what he does for the football club? I mean, don't forget last season as well. Salah said, I don't want to be running back. I could get you goals and assists if you let me stay up there. Who was covering for him? Who was doing all the running? Hey, who sacrificed his own games? Hey, there you go, people. But we don't look into that. We just look at, what rival fans, actors tell us to think like, and then we fall for it. And then, they tell us, oh, the guy's better than McAllister, and all this stuff. And we believe it. And, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now they're having a guy, older guy. The guy that told us he's better than McAllister and Szoboszlai and, all these other players. Strange, isn't that? Strange. It's very strange. The guy doesn't do anything, really. But it is what it is. People, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in this morning. And I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Good to be back, man. Good to be back.